Morning, everyone. Well, it's a pretty rainy day here in East Tennessee, so I thought, what a perfect time to clean up some guns I shot at the range yesterday and smoke a pipe. And I just wanted to show this pipe off a little bit. This is one I picked up from smokingpipes.com. It was an estate pipe, but it had very, very little use on it. It's a German. It's a Holgar Frickert. I'm sure I butchered that pronunciation very much so, but I thought this was a great looking pipe. And even though it is an estate pipe, and they did clean the bowl up pretty good, the very first bowl that I smoked through this was just absolutely amazing. It was so smooth, no bite. The bowl did not get hot whatsoever. Great little pipe here. So let's pack it up with some McClelland chocolate cream. Now, I'm normally more of a non-aromatic smoker, English type. Normally I would be having a bowl of this Dunhill early morning pipe, but I've been kind of an aromatic kick lately, and this is what I've been smoking. It's almost like having dessert. It's good. If you've never tried this, pick you up an ounce. You won't regret it. So let's pack it up here. So you can see here, one of the guns I'm cleaning is my 300 Blackout AR-15 rifle. This one in particular is what's called an SBR, it's a short barrel rifle. You have to have special ATF paperwork to own this and to transfer this from a dealer to yourself, and involves a $200 tax stamp. Also, I have a suppressor on the end of it. That is also $200 tax stamp, special paperwork. So I took a poll yesterday at the range. Normally when I go to the range and shoot, there's not really a whole lot of people there. But with it being nice fall weather here in East Tennessee, and people knew rain was coming today, leftovers from Hurricane Nate, there was a few people there. I was there with a friend of mine, and I had this rifle and a couple others, 2 AR-15s total with me. One is an SBR AK. And another guy showed up, he had an AR. And the next guy after him showed up and he had an AR. So I thought, let's do a little experiment here. The media wants to maintain that, why would anybody need an AR-15? They're just killing machines. I've never killed anybody with mine, never had a reason to. Somebody breaks into my house, threatens me, threatens my family, that may change. If I feel threatened with my life, whatever. So I asked the other guys there, I said, why do you feel the need to own an AR-15? And they all told me the same thing. Home defense, self-protection, and just sport shooting. Coming out to the range, putting holes in paper, shooting still targets at the proper distances, of course. And they're just fun. They're ergonomic, fun rifles. It's kind of like a Tinker Toys for adults. You can do anything to these. You want to put a new stock on it? No problem. Just pull the old one off. New pistol grip? No problem. Trigger? Whatever. Handguard? Sight? Muzzle device? They're just fun to tinker with, in my opinion. This is a great smoking pipe. So it may just be because of the gun culture that I'm involved in and living in the South, that I don't really see these as a threat. There are already many, many laws on the books against murder, shooting people, things like that. So what's another law going to do? And as far as, I've seen a few of my more liberal friends go, the full, we should have a gun buyback program like Australia did and just ban guns from all citizens. That would not work in this country. The cat's out of the bag. There are so many millions of guns in this country that would just never work. And also, I think guns and pops and cigars go hand in hand. If you've seen my other channel, Tennessee Matt, I'll link it in the description. Almost all my videos, I'm smoking a cigar at the beginning, throughout the video sometimes. I just find it very relaxing, and it's a big stress reliever for me after a long, hard week at work. I'm a government worker, so that's really hard work. But after a long week at work, and then coming home and working on the house, getting it ready to sell, I like to get up early on a Saturday morning, have a cigar, take my guns out to the range and just do a little practice. A little plinking around, a little shooting. Shoot steel target I have, put some holes through paper. It's just fun and very relaxing. And now that it's getting cool fall weather, I may start taking a pipe out there with me. Definitely nothing like this. Probably be something more like this. If I drop this, drop a rifle on it, whatever, step on it, $5, I'll get another one. Wouldn't be like dropping something like this. And just to talk about another subject, I tend to identify politically as a libertarian, I guess you could call it, if you had to put me in a political box. So this guns, having a pipe, cigar, further reinforces those libertarian beliefs that as long as I'm not hurting anyone else, as long as nobody's hurting me, who is to say what I should do or what I should be able to do? The government should not be involved in that whatsoever. So I'm going to finish up my gun cleaning here, finish up my pipe. Thanks for watching.